Okay, let's get into the daylight. Should we ever fly? We're in creative, right? You know, this project is so so vast, to be honest. All this will eventually be built up. We're gonna have like office blocks, tower blocks here, and where this road ends here, we're gonna have like another one come across somewhere. We'll figure it out at the time, yeah. But yeah, it's good. We're gonna have like a rows of shops, like low pro buildings across that side, and there's the car park, and then we'll have like, because the landscape drops a bit, so we'll have like taller buildings there for sure. There's a lot of work to do, man. It's all a bit flat though, right? So today the mission is to kind of finish this top car park off. Got to put some lampposts in, gonna put some barriers in, got to raise this curb up. I think we'll start off raising the curb because it's nice and simple, nice and chill. Yeah, and we'll leave all this bit sort of clear. Just considering right now whether or not we're going to raise these sections to curb as well, but I think we will. Just make it feel more real, if you like. We're definitely going for a kind of realistic vibe here. I mean, I love these lines. They're pretty cool, right? Sort of modded in lines. Let's have a look at the inventory, see what we got. It's packed. A nice packed inventory. So here's the fences. Already decided, I think it's going to be those modern fences. I don't know about the bollards, I don't know about the lampposts just yet, but we'll figure that out as we go. But I think we get cracking. There's so much to do. It's going to be a lot of this. It's quicker if you click, right? But it's a bit more annoying, so I tend to just keep my finger down. Ooh. Yeah, it's the first major footprint this on the city. I mean, if you look in the top left there, we've got the little zeros mini map put on, and this we've got a build as well. You can just see it there. It's the only build, literally like an actual building that we've built in the city so far. And the next build's already in mind. We're going to build like a big builder's yard, like a kind of DIY superstore almost, you could call it, yeah. Somewhere where we can display all the modded blocks, man. I've got so much added to this, it's hard to keep track. Yeah, we'll do all that. And let's get this one done first. I definitely think this is the vibe. Oh. Is to raise this, and then we'll stick some protective barriers as well down. Just looking at this, we're probably going to want to put some cement. I think it's called cement. Let's have a look. Got a little half block. That'll do for now. Yeah, so we can stick the protective barriers on that as well, because they're all going to kind of not really go straight on the tarmac, right? You know, we'll keep it professional up in here. There we go. Back to the undersides. Oh, that'd be nice if it wouldn't do that. Yeah, so how's the audio? Does the audio sound okay? Am I loud enough? Am I kind of... Does it sound tinny at all? I don't expect you to be an audio expert. I'm certainly not. It's all brand new to me, this streaming malarkey. But there's a lot of work to do with this city. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be chilled, so I figure I might as well share it. We'll also be putting the videos up on YouTube eventually, but yeah, it takes ages to edit them and stuff, so and most of this obviously gets cut out of the videos. But this is it. This is the grind, yeah. This is how it's done. It's not going to be any world edit, no kind of like copy and paste in buildings. None of that stuff. It's all, everything's going to be built by hand, brick by brick. Oh, I thought that was the end there. Okay, beautiful. Should we carry on here? Might as well. Right. Seems natural enough. In fact, thinking about it, that's... Yeah, that's fine actually. I was going to put a little quartz step down there, but I think we'll stick with this. Oh, that's nice, yeah. Just take a moment, man, and enjoy that. As soulless shade as it is on this, right? I know vanilla Minecraft, like Bedrock if you will, has got shaders now, and I've yet to play on that, yet to see what that feels like. But from all accounts, from all the videos I've seen and stuff, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, we've got, this is Java, right? And it's 1.20.1, the version. So fairly new. It was the newest I could get it with, you know, still being able to get all the mods on that we needed to, you know, to really flesh out this city. Furniture and different coloured blocks, all that good stuff. I might turn the music up and such, I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, this is where the question mark comes in, because what do we do with this? I can't kind of raise it here. I think we, actually, do you know, I think maybe this whole bit will be flat. I'm looking at it. Maybe we start it being raised right there. And perhaps we have the quartz step to just to here. Smooth, I think we've got right. Just like that. And it's going to go right across. Got to be wheelchair friendly up in here, yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. That works. Excuse me. Yeah, perfect. Let's have a look, because we've got some thinking to do, to be honest, because these curbs are going to be raised. There's no doubt about that. And this section here is the question mark. Now it goes underground, this car park as well. It's 2 floors underground, which is already completely finished. We won't run under there just now. I think we'll crack on with the grind. But yeah, it's pretty cool down there. Sort of like pretty realistic. But like here, I wasn't kind of happy with this, the way this had to end there. But you know, it's safety first. So we're going to have a raised curb there. Let's do the bits that we know that we need to do, which is like these. And then we'll figure out the more awkward bits later. Beautiful, okay. Yeah, these sections will be raised, and it'll kind of make more sense once we've got the barriers and stuff in on this side there. Get some lampposts in, get a bit of three-dimensionality, is that a word? There we go. Get a bit of a rhythm going. Just warming my fingers up, to be honest. I haven't played all day, and yesterday was the first stream for a long time. I haven't played for kind of weeks before that, but we'll be streaming every single day now. We're really going to crack on with this city now, enough kind of waiting around. As we'll do this, yeah. Yeah. I think we'll probably get some barriers in probably once we finish one little section of this, just to see what they're going to look like. Make sure the vibe's kind of right. There we go, all chill, nice. We've already done this bit. Yeah, I'll just do this one as well, for sure. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm not trying to speed run this, to be honest. It's fairly chill. It's always going to be pretty chill. It's kind of the reason that I play Minecraft. A, because, you know, I love the game, I won't lie. We've been playing quite a few years now. But see, it's like definitely, you know, an escape from all the chaos, right, of the real world, let's be honest. It's your own little world that you can kind of manipulate at will. And so why rush? You know, we always have to rush in real life, so I'm not going to rush here. But we do have to get a crack on, that said. A bit of a contradiction. Okay, beautiful. Let's do this. Yeah, if you're eagle-eyed, you'll have spotted that the sun is not going down. We've disabled the daylight setting on this just while we build, basically. We're in creative, we're going to go the whole hog, right? Don't need to be harassed by mobs at this juncture right now, I don't think. Just want to crack on with the build. Okay, yeah, that feels better already. Yeah, that was the right call. I think we'll tackle this awkward section here now, because it's kind of playing on my mind. We'll just see what we're going to do. It probably makes sense to... I don't know, it's almost like that bit should stay flat, it feels. I don't know though. Let's just see what it looks like if we do raise it up. This is the taxi rank in there. A bit small, isn't it? We had a spare little spot left over, and I was thinking what to do. There could be like mother and child. You know, that's unloading there, so I figured it just made sense to have a little taxi rank just there. My other half came up with a good idea, which was to have a car wash, which might be something that we could do. Could stick a little car wash in there or something. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I'm feeling this. I think this will be raised, yeah. But probably just to there, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Alright, yeah, so this is problematic, so perhaps we raise this to here. Yeah, okay, that works. And then these as well. Alright, let's have a look. Should have a little fly. Might as well. I don't know, actually looking at it now, I'm thinking almost perhaps this bit could all be raised. Like this is where you come out the taxi and probably we might actually just delete those. They kind of look silly, that, but we'll leave them there for now. Yeah, I guess actually probably thinking about it, we just end the quartz right there, and all this should probably be pavement, huh? Yeah, and I'm deliberately using the andesite. It's not exactly exciting, is it, necessarily? But you know, we've got so many modded blocks on this playthrough, I guess you'd call it. It's more than a playthrough, to be honest, on this project. I deliberately want to use this, like, quite a lot of vanilla blocks as well. I want it to feel Minecrafty as well as kind of realistic. I don't want it all to be modded everywhere. So, like, even for the roads and stuff, this is actually just grey terracotta, I think it was. So, this is modded in. This is cement, man. It's quite cool. It's been useful already. I mean, we might do something with this. We're going to we've got some floor pans. Yeah, not that one. We were playing around with some designs, right? But we've decided on this floor here to go with a creeper face. I think we're going to emulate that. We're going to put some creeper faces in across here, just to kind of spruce this up. It's a bit plain, isn't it? All this smooth like this. Let's have a look. Yeah, that feels quite cool. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's where you get out the taxi. If I'd thought ahead, I may well have raised this by one so that we could have had this raised, but we didn't think ahead. We didn't. But that's okay. We're certainly not going to delete anything on there. That's all done. That's all cool. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, nice. So let's just have a look, actually. We'll stick some barriers in just to see what they going to look like. I don't think we're done with the quartz. Right, let's just clear some of this. Don't need those. All those. We do need signs. We've got some road signs to do. We've got some lampposts to do. Definitely got these to put in. Modern fences. But we've also got some, like I say, we're going to put lampposts in. I'm not sure exactly where just yet. Certainly on the end of there is going to be a lamppost. So probably in theory, right, it'd be a lamppost there. So we'll probably start these here like this. Yeah, like that. Okay, that actually works out perfect. Lamppost on the corner there. And as you can probably tell, these are certainly modded in. Very cool though, I like these. And we'll leave the gap there. I hope this works. Right, okay, so... yeah, like that, yeah. Now you got to be able to get into this place, Is this going to work out? This is the question. So look, could potentially leave a gap there as well. Let's start it from this side. No. Yeah, so we do, like you say, purely because it's not going to match. Like if we put that there, right, yeah, there's a little gap. So let's actually just leave a wider gap, like an official, you can get in and out there. I'll probably stick a bollard in, maybe or two there. Okay, I just want to see what this feels like, if it feels like it's too busy, too much. We'll leave it here while we do the rest of the pavement, just to kind of get a feel for it. Where do we go in? There. Okay, so that doesn't quite work out there. So actually it makes sense to be able to come in at the corner, doesn't it? So it'll be a lamppost there and maybe a bollard either side, right? And you can kind of get in through the corner there, that's fine. And then we'll seal up this whole side here just to see if this feels good or not. I think it will. And the beauty is, of course, that I think you can jump over these anyway. That you can just jump over. Yeah, this is Minecraft. You don't want to kind of be blocked in like it's a prisoner. You want to be able to move about the place. You want it to feel or look secure at least. Okay, perfect. That did work out. Alright, yeah. Oh shit, no. Alright, so... remind you, if we've got a lamppost there, perhaps we don't need one on that side. Well, we'll figure that out later. Let's have a look. Yeah, that feels kind of cool, I think. Excuse me. I mean, it may well be, looking at it now, right, that we end up taking these ones out and perhaps don't have them on the sides here, just like on the very edges, like here. Like, what did we do over there? On the corner, we're definitely going to have a lamppost. And it won't just again here, just establish the pattern. You know, it may well be that we just do it like that. And then it was there, but you can't do that. So it'll probably be a bollard in the corner there. And like I said, I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. Let's get back to this now. Let's just have a feel for what those fences are. I think they're going to stay. I mean, I'm looking at them now. I think they're going to stay. We're going to keep those. They look pretty cool. We'll figure out the nooks and crannies later, exactly how it's going to be on the corners and stuff like that, once we start getting the lampposts in. Okay. It's a grind, no doubt. Yeah, we've done that. Let's get that over here. A little motorcycle section here. And I was thinking as well, maybe these, because I've made these a bit wider, but unfortunately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, so I guess it's kind of central, right? We may well make these, we've got stickers. These are all like little stickers you can put down here. Make these like disabled bays, because most of them are 4 wide, and just because of the way it worked out over here, these are kind of 5 wide, so it's kind of perfect because there's some in there. So this could be like the disabled area and motorcycles there. Yeah, we cater for all. Sunset City. Alright, cool. Where were we here? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I'm really pleased actually to be back on the grind, to be honest, because like I say, it's been a few weeks. There's been a lot going on in real life and stuff, and I've just really not just had the chance. I haven't been in the right mindset, I won't lie. But that is over now, and we are all good. Yeah, and after this car park's done, we're going to build that builder's yard for definite. I've already started the corner, but you can't see it now. Okay, well, I'll raise this up as well. But I'm really looking forward to doing that, because that'll be a huge change for the city, because we can actually go in there. I'll have a little section where, you know, we can place blocks next to each other and see what fits together, because when we start building the rows of houses and stuff, we want a nice variety, right, of stone and bricks and stuff like that. And like when you're looking through your inventory, you can't really sort of see what they'll look like next to each other, can you? Like they're all kind of just in their separate little boxes. But within that builder's yard, it'll actually be kind of functional for us, because like I say, we'll go in there and we'll be able to actually physically get the blocks and physically place them next to each other and see what works. We could have like a terraced row of houses with, you know, slightly different shades of colour and stuff, and see what's happening. Oh, we've got a long way to go here. I think there's a gap here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, there's a lot to do here. See, it's a bit of a mission, is this? There's definitely going to be a lot of random stuff in this city as well. Like this little park in the corner here. Like we got here, and I was considering, you know, tarmacking over it just to finish the car park off, but it was kind of pretty. There wasn't that many trees here, and there's like 3 here. Well, 4 if you include that one, yeah. And also this underneath it. We're definitely going to do something with that. I'm going to dig a big hole, make that much deeper. And, you know, underneath this ground here, I haven't done much underground exploring, but what I have seen is a lot of caves. It's kind of like, you know, that crazy new terrain, right? Well, I say it's new, but, you know, the crazy kind of cave and cliff terrain. And so I'm hoping that when we dig down, we hit a hole so that we can create a waterfall, so that it'd be, you know, it'd be quite fun, right? To jump in the water and be able to swim down into the underground. We'll see. We'll dig it down deep and see what's there at some point, and like sort of like just kit it out, make it all look nice and kind of pretty. And we're going to leave this just like this with the glass and with the grass as well, and have this like a little park in the corner of the car park. Why not? Make it a little bit Minecrafty. Oh, we've lost our potion. Yeah, it's really super handy, that potion of reaching, that is, man. I didn't put that on delivery, that came bundled in with another mod, and it was like super duper handy when I found it. I really think we should have that in the real game, in the normal game, right? Potion of reaching kind of makes sense. It makes it so easy to build in this manner like this. Being able to just reach that extra color blocks makes a difference. just those little arms that poke out over there. Yeah, nice. I mean, I may well raise this cement up by half a block so it's kind of flush just around this park area. Do that now quickly. And now maybe that, maybe that. Yeah, like that. Or maybe free up this tree somewhat. Do it more like that. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Because then we could stick something on top of these then, I'm thinking. Like, you know, a fence or something. Probably leave that bit where the hill is open there. Do this, just change it up a bit. Do it like this for a while. Oh. Yeah, I think that was a good call. Not the rest of them, just these ones. Oh no, we can't have anything on top of these now, can we? What am I thinking? Well, that's all right actually, because we'll have barriers in on this side here. This bit will be kind of open. Yeah, just open like this. It's all right, man. But it'll step down onto the glass. I don't have to fill this out, you know, up as it were with dirt or not. I don't think we're going to necessarily worry too much about it, but perhaps just where, because the edge of the glass there is kind of odd, isn't it, a little bit? Yeah, sorry flower, didn't want to get rid of you. We'll have a little ditch there like that. Yeah, okay, so that's cool. Yeah, let's crack on. Boom. It's quite a big car park, isn't it? I don't think we're going to need any more car parking space for some time. Yeah, I've got to provide facilities for the city. There's not much to provide for just yet. Got the haberdashery over there. You can just see it in the fog. But let's do this one. But that won't be the case for very long. Pretty soon we'll have a nice row of houses along that road. Shops and houses, I'm thinking, right? You know, like houses with shops, sorry, on the bottom with like flats or whatever, I suppose you call them, right? Apartments, if you're in America. On top of it. We're definitely going to finish that builder's yard first, because that's going to help us to build that row houses. Like I say, it's definitely going to be useful, that. And the haberdashery again, it's a random thing to build, right? Haberdashery, but it's because I wanted the banners. Yeah, we're going to be needing the banners for the city. So I figured we might as well build a building in which you can, in theory, you'd go to purchase, right? Or we can go and make our banners. And we've got a whole loom set up in there, like a whole row of looms with all the different colours. So it's like 32, because we've got modded in colours with like, what's it called again? Mod dye or something like that. It's called Dye Depot, that's right. Dye Depot on here, so it's like extra colours. So it's pretty cool. And you can make banners with the extra colours and all that stuff as well, so it's really quite cool mod, that. It's kind of one that I stick on every mod pack, I won't lie. I think I'd remember what it was called, yeah. But yeah, Dye Depot, I definitely recommend that one. Okay, beautiful. Wait. Okay. Getting there, man, we're getting there. You get there before you realise, don't you? Bang. Hello, you. What you got on offer today? Oh, charming that. Yeah, not bad, yeah. But no, you're alright. We're in creative, you're alright. It's better when they've got saplings and stuff, yeah. I don't know, on this version 1.20.1 if they've got the updated inventory. I don't think so. But I must admit, you know, they're more often maligned, yeah, the old wandering traders. They do get in your way, right, when you're building. That is the one thing I'll say about them. But quite often on ordinary playthroughs, on like survival playthroughs, they've come in quite handy for me. You know, you build in and you haven't got access to mangrove, they'll have a mangrove sapling for you. It's kind of perfect. But I appreciate your work, pal. I appreciate your work over there. Nearly at the end here, yeah. This is beautiful. We'll get onto the barriers and then we'll stick some. Actually, do you know what? Thinking about it, we'll probably tinker with the. I'm gonna say fiddle then, but I don't really like that word. It makes me think of P Diddy or something. We'll tinker with the lamppost design, I think, after this, because they're going to be taller. We've got lampposts right here, those ones on the street, and there's also some taller ones. You can just see the bridge that we've built. It's the first YouTube video. It's not out yet, but it will be coming out in the next kind of month or so. So it's going to be kind of episodic. Oh, hello, Redshot. Nice to see you. And we started this city by building roads. I mean, I was testing out the road mod, like where we had tarmac and these lines and the street signs and stuff like that. And I thought, oh, we'll just test it out. But once I'd started, I literally couldn't stop. It was like, oh, okay, so this is the project. This isn't just a little test world. This is the world. I'd like. So yeah, we started kind of over there. We've got much taller lampposts there around that bridge. But we're going to have a different design for these ones in here. I don't know what it's going to look like just yet. We'll figure that out. I don't know, I thought we were at the end there for some reason. Okay. I'm really concentrating up in there, yeah? So this is a little HGV section, heavy goods vehicles. You know, the old truckers can come and park here. Go to the builder's yard, probably. They can't fit down underground, right? So they're going to have to go for a little walk. We have got a truck. I've actually built a truck, like a Minecraft truck, Minecraft blocks on the side of that haberdashery. This is like a little truck yard, I guess you'd call it. You know, for deliveries and stuff like that. And so if they, you know, if they need to pick up some heavy bits from the builder's yard, they can go in there and use that. That's cool. We might well build another truck here. There's not enough space, to be honest with you, with these lines. You know, this is the way Minecraft is, isn't it? You know, if you build it, they kind of have to be out of scale, don't they? When you build like a Minecraft car or a Minecraft truck, it's not really going to be to scale. But it will be cool, hopefully. Okay. Beautiful. I think, oh, okay, this bit here, the final section. And there's probably some bit somewhere that we've forgotten, no doubt. Let's have a look though. Yeah, it's super handy being able to reach further like that. Okay, so this is cool. This is like the pedestrian kind of walkway sort of thing. Let's have a look over here, man. Why not? There's nothing there at the moment. At least you can get out. But yeah, this will all be built up for sure. This river will stay. We're going to leave it. It's too pretty to delete this, I think. So this hill will probably stay as grass, I imagine. Maybe, you know, we'll have a path a proper path coming in here. Might build that up a little bit or something there. And it'll go down there, but it'll be kind of a bridge, perfect, right? A nice little pretty bridge just going over there. But on that side, it'll all be like concrete, cement and buildings and stuff like that. Yeah, there she is. That was the first bridge that we built. And there's another one over there. It's a totally different vibe, like an arched, old-fashioned kind of Roman bridge. Much further kind of west over there. There's a lot of infrastructure we've been building, right? So I'm going to look forward to actually building the actual buildings themselves. That's going to be kind of like the meat and bones of the city. Yeah, I think we're going to have like. Should I stick? I don't know. In fact, let's have a quick look because we were here. I thought near the HGV area we might stick these ones in. I don't know what if they're going to look like odd or. Okay, so it's just like one like that. Yeah, no, I think that's cool. Kind of, you know, it just lets you know that this area is slightly different. This is the heavy goods vehicle area. It's just not enough room to put a fence on the side. But we'll have fences on this side. So let's have a look. Yeah, it might make sense. We'll see if this works out to leave that gap there. Yeah, not there though. I think we'll take these right across here like that. Yeah, we can have a lamppost there then. And then put you there like that. Do you know, I think actually might still be able to get a lamppost in there. Let's have a look. I don't know what pole we're going to be using yet. This one's literally called lamppost. I think we don't need the quartz. Let's get that out of there. If I'm not mistaken, you could. Yes, you still can. Okay, so that's pretty cool. All right, well, that'll be the first lamppost. Actually, that's very cool. That works out perfect, right? You may well use those as the lampposts. Use these as the base for the other lampposts, and then we had like a different pole on top. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, you can't take it too high because you don't get the light then, do you? I think that actually looks all right. 7. Okay. But if we are doing that, we probably don't need one here as well, do we? I'll just see what this might look like. Yeah, okay, that might work. You say it's all test phase at the moment, test phase. You say you can delete any of this at will, but I just want to see what it feels like. Do these stack? Oh, yeah, they do stack. But I don't want that to. Like, I'll tell you what, sorry to put a little sip of tea. Oh. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, 7, maybe take it one higher. Let's have a look. And then we'll have to stick something on top, right? I'm not sure exactly how that's going to go just yet. Because we've got a few little selections. Yeah, okay, we'll try that. Put one here as well. What was that? 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's have a quick look in the inventory. This is the front bay, right? So I don't know what they're called. Lamp. Let's have a look. All these lamps, yeah. It's a bit excessive. That. What was this? X-Lines furniture. Like literally a choice of every colour and every different type of wood. Yeah. Okay. So they're not called lamps. So let's. We'll have to physically look through. Let's have a look. Kind of know where they are. At least you get to look at all the stuff, man. It's quite nice. I'm not gonna rush it. There's all the different colours of wood, like orange wood, green wood, blue wood. It's pretty cool. Purple wood. The front doors are important, right? So there's gonna be so many buildings. You can't have them all just be vanilla Minecraft doors. I really wanted to have a bit of variety, you know, make the city feel much more realistic. I feel. But yeah, all this is pretty cool stuff. Let's not get too distracted. Let's have a look for lampposts or things that we can use for lights. I mean, I might end up using like a grey block of some description as a centerpiece and have a few lights coming off of that. We'll have a play with that right now. So you see how it works out. Yeah, it's all the good old-fashioned vanilla stuff. I'm not going to, use too much of these things, to be honest. We did actually bring the creeper heads. I made stick them on top of the lamppost over there just for the sake of randomness. But like the dragon's head, I think you need to earn that almost, don't you? Like if we were going to use, it feels like cheating, just like creative in it. And so we'll use a dragon's head so much. I mean, maybe if it's like a real special building, or if it's like some gothic cathedral or something we build, perhaps we will stick a dragon's head on there. Who knows? But yeah, got techno gates here, so that's like a mod of a mod that's done that. But that's the way it goes here in Minecraft. Like say we've modded the gates in, and then modded the color also, and it's kind of like made it go like, I call them techno gates, right? A glitch gate. Most of this stuff is good though, definitely. Oh, here we go. Get past all this quite quickly. All the good Minecrafty stuff here. Yeah, just also got one eye open for anything that we might be able to use as a central kind of block that looks a bit lampposty. Not bricks. You see, so actually maybe that is something random. We haven't got any space in our inventory. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay, so here we are. Let's have a look. These are the ones we've used on the streets, so they're not the ones we're going to use here. There are some other ones down here somewhere. Yeah, here, right? These are the ones that we haven't actually used yet. Let's just ditch that down there for now. Those are the ones that we used on the main highway. We'll just ditch that down there for now. Let's just see how these two work out. Let's just have another look to see what else is there. Look at this, what's in here? A rifle. A rifle. I mean, that's kind of cool, but also, it's kind of cursed, I think, having a gun like that in Minecraft. Crazy. I don't even know what mod brought that in. It's just there. It's just turned up. I don't think we'll be rushing to use that, but maybe we'll have a shooting range, right? You could make a shooting range somewhere. A faucet. Call that a tap in London, in Britain. Okay, this is all the juicy furniture that we need. So we spent a lot of time modifying this this mod pack, if you like, adding things to it, and sometimes it kind of doesn't work, doesn't load up, slows the game down. You really have to fiddle about, but we've done the fiddling and it seems to be relatively stable. See, this is quite cool. So what's... Yeah, I don't think it'll work, but we'll try it. I am bridge support. We want the holes, the gaps might look a bit odd, but we'll pop that on the top just to see what that might look like. Lots of doors. And I'll tell you what, we're getting to my favourite section here. Sorry to take time doing this, to be honest, but I like this song. This is my favourite Minecraft song, I think. But we've got the trapdoors covered up, and that was like the best mod, I think. These are better than they look. There's all different types of furniture. That. Yeah, here we go. Look, we've literally got a trapdoor for like everything, for practically every block. A techno trapdoor. But like, it's just pretty awesome for me. That's going to be so handy. This was like ultimate, and like say, it kind of destroyed the mod pack at first. I had to put them on in different order, take some off, and then put it back on. But we got it, man, and it worked. Okay, so what's that? Andesite basin. That might work. That might work. Okay, I think we've got enough to play with there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our inventory, make sure we're not going to delete any of these things when we try to grab them. Don't need the andesite. Done with the grey concrete. Don't need any of this stuff, really, truth be told. We might as well keep the quartz. We are going to be using the quartz later. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, even just the smooth stone. Yeah, I've just thrown it, haven't I? Typically. The smooth stone might actually work. Okay, I think that's good. It's so chill, this tune. nice, man. Okay, so actually is it 8? I put that one 7, that looks like it's 8. 1, 2. We're gonna need to know because they're all gonna have to be the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8, okay. Alright. Let's just have a look. Let's just see. Hey, what's this thing? Alright. Maybe. I mean, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how these lights work. I won't lie. Okay, so that's clearly not the vibe. But okay, I think I know how these ones work. What I wanted, right, was to possibly have them poking out like that, but you kind of can't. It has to just be one per pole, which is a bit of a bother. How do these work? This goes on like weird. Do these need a special? Because I wouldn't be happy with a gap like that. They look quite cool, but that's kind of like silly, right? Look with the hitbox as well. I mean, maybe it's a shame you can't put them inside that, right? Because it would almost work coming out of that, but it won't. Yeah, which way do they go on? That way. So, I mean, I don't know. This doesn't quite feel right. I really wanted it to be like, I don't know, like coming off the edge there, so we could have like 4 lights. That's actually not too bad. That actually looks alright. I think we put it on this way, yeah. Yeah, actually that's pretty cool. That kind of works, huh? And there would be another one here. There's a double here, so perhaps we can actually put a double lamppost in. I don't know how that's going to look, so it's another way to just test it out. Whoa, such a small little hitbox. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. 8. Right, so how does it go again? Like this, yeah. Maybe. Okay, I think that works. That works for me. I didn't want it to be the same as the highway there. And this is basically the same design lamppost as a highway, but it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? It's part of the highway, right? It's the car park. So we've got that one there. Let's just see what this will look like here. 4, 5, 7, 8. Where's this one gonna go? Probably poking out like the other ones. Like that. Yeah, we'll keep it simple, so we don't need these blocks. Oh, we're not going to use that as a system, so we'll get rid of those. Keep that. And then we want that, and we want that. I don't think we need that, but we'll keep it just in case. Yeah, I mean, let's have a look at the grey pole. We've also got a thicker version of that. I mean, we could actually use these, maybe. Let's have a grey pole, it was called, so. Pole vertical. Try that as well. I'll stick that down there for now. Grey pole thick, right. Stick that down there for now. Because that's clearly not right, is it? Yeah, no, that's not working. That's too similar to the road surface itself. Yeah, no, I think we've got it. I think we got it down the first time. It's literally called lamppost, and it works as a lamppost perfectly there. All right, all right. Now the only problem we're going to get is in the corner here, because originally I wanted to design where I was going to have like one coming out the side, so there was 4 lights on each lamppost, but I don't think that's going to work. And like with the vibe of this, we could Minecraft it, yeah, and get creative. And 3, 4, 6, 7, and come up with a system where we could allow for something like that to happen, but it wouldn't feel realistic. And like the vibe of this car pack is definitely the realism sort of vibe. So I think we're going to stick with that. Maybe this lights up the pavement area like this. Yeah. Okay. Six, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, which makes 8 each, right? My math is never great, but I think that's right. Yeah. Let's just take a moment, chat, enjoy that bridge. We've already started a pathway there. We've actually got a zoom function on this. Yeah, prismarine path there. It doesn't really go anywhere, it goes to there. But ultimately, like when we start building up this area, we're going to have like, you know, roads like we've got over there, but we'll also have like pedestrian walkways carving their way randomly through the city as well. It'll be hopefully, what I want to achieve is like a city that you want to explore, a city that's worth exploring. You know, it doesn't all feel samey everywhere. I want it to feel, definitely have like different vibes in different areas and unexpected treats. Oh, 6, 7. That's it. Unexpected treats like, you know, just dotted around the place. So wherever you go, it's worth having a look around because you might find something that you don't expect, and that's kind of what I want to go for. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Right on cue to the music there. So we'll probably have one in here as well, just for the sake of kind of symmetry. So I think we've done it. I don't think there's any doubt in my mind. I think all these ones on the edge then will light up the pavement. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. And again, I've no plans at all to let the sun set at any point soon, but eventually we will, and at that point then we'll have to run around and make sure we've got enough light and the place is not too dark. But having a few dark corners here and there is okay. I mean, indeed, kind of desirable, I guess. Okay, so we can. Alright, so that actually changes things. That makes it a lot more flexible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang. Yeah. So in theory, they're going to go here, aren't they? Right opposite in the exact same spot as that. Now, I think that one's... Oh, it is. We can do this. This is crazy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just go down and do this. Now the question is, do we have a double one here? Or a single one? I'm not sure. I don't think we can have a double, not with this. We'll probably get it on one or the other. You see, we can't put it there, but we can put it there. So we'll probably have a single, just at least put it there for now, see how that feels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, do you know what? I'm thinking about it, right? I think these ones will light up the car pack itself. Not you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think that's cool. And it's a bit close to that one, isn't it? What do you reckon? Does that look odd? With that corner like that. Let's just have a look. I think it'll be too busy if we put one in here. I'm going to try it just for the sake of trying. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. But I suspect we won't have that like that. I don't know actually. I guess it's alright. Yeah, and the question is, which way does it point now? Have a look. Maybe these ones also kind of point out, but I think that would look silly. Yeah, sort of kind of looks a bit odd, doesn't it? I also think it's going to look odd. Let's have a look if we do this. To have those two like that next to each other. Both facing that way. Doesn't seem right. So, option 3. Like that. Yeah, okay, so that's cool. Alright. Yeah, let's get some barriers. Let's get on the ground. Feel what it feels like. Towering above us. I think that's it. I think we got the design. It's a classic lamppost design. I think you will say that's the municipal design. It's this kind of city standard design lamppost is that. And so that's what we'll have there. And this is for cars here, so just go with the ordinary barriers. Beautiful. Okay. We might have this cracked. It might work. About to come up to some areas, yeah, where it doesn't quite work. What I found when I was building the highway, where you know the fences don't quite fit and there's a little gap. It's quite annoying, but it is what it is, right? It's Minecraft, and everything works out perfect. You gotta get creative sometimes. Oh yeah, that works though. Yeah, that's cool, man. It's quite nice to have a bit of a gap in the... Oh no, okay, I want it to match, yeah, so... wherever we can. Quite nice to have a bit of a gap in the corner, yeah, because, you know, if you get out your car here, you can quickly sneak through there, yeah, it's perfect. We've got an official kind of entrance there, which we'll probably put these... Actually, maybe... I don't think we need a potion of reaching right now, I think we're alright for that. Let's have a... because these go on the side, I do remember. So it leaves like a gap, yeah. Yeah, it feels a bit safer, doesn't it? Do you reckon? I'm not convinced. They were kind of like 80% yes on them. Not even there for now. Okay, so we can't actually place one here. That lamppost is just in the wrong sort of place. But I guess we can have another gap. That's not the end of the world. See how it works out on this side. It works out, so that's it. That's decided. Yeah, little gaps here and there is cool. Yeah, there we go. Like nice. Yeah, I think this is correct. Maybe we'll have these just to like edge it off at the side. Yeah. Yeah, cool. And then getting across here, right? So should we get rid of what we don't want, which is this and this, this, and there's the lamppost scenario. Let's stick the actually put them there like that, and then we'll put this here. And swap that over there. A bit organised here, I guess. Get organised. That would be a lamppost. And I guess I don't know, will that affect anything here? Yeah, okay, so no, it's cool. Is that the same line? It is. That's beautiful. That's our past selves working things out correctly. Yeah, okay. I think we'll just put the lamppost in like this for now and then fill them all off later. I think we're going to do the barriers now. We've got the design down for the lampposts. That's good enough. Oh, that one's off. Oh, okay, yeah, it is off center because it's a double on the other side. That's cool. There's that one there, that one there, that one there. Yeah, that works. Let's just do this as well. Whoa, bit of lag. Don't need you right now. Yeah, I mean, we could have a double. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Maybe we'll just have singles there, and then there's a bit more of a path area that you can kind of get through. Got doubles on the end there, so we'll probably try and get doubles maybe on the edge, just on the very end, and we'll just have like, because I kind of like symmetry. I want like, you know, does that look kind of cursed though? Have a look. Decisions. Yeah, I think it does. I think my brain's telling me that these should be doubles here. Okay. Yeah, in fact we will get that potion of reaching and we've got space there now. Alright. Okay, so here, for example. Yeah, it doesn't quite match, but that's okay. We'll just make it, as long as it matches and looks kind of balanced. It's the same on both sides. I can live with the gap there. Kind of have to have it here. We could have it there. Yeah, that does kind of look better. Let's have a look. What have we done here? Yeah, it's kind of been, it's perfect there, like the way they go. That's ideally what you'd have. Let's just get a vibe for it here, just to see if this feels better. Mind you, no, because we'd have to delete the whole lot up there. It works out there perfectly, so this stays. We've got a gap on the corner there, and so we'll have a gap on the corner here. That kind of makes sense. There's a hitbox. You can get caught out with these things quite easy. Yeah, okay. Dude, I was really supposed to have ended this stream by now, because it was just a test stream. I honestly don't know what the audio is like. But since you popped in and said hello, we'll kind of keep going. Yeah, another gap on the corner. Okay, so that's working. That's how it's going to be. I think it'll be the same because they're all. I think they're pretty evenly spaced. These that one on the end there is slightly different. That one in the corner over there is slightly different. But all these central ones are the same. So if this is working out, that means it's going to work out all the way, baby. And then just this corner. Like I say, it's not perfectly symmetrical. That's cool. We can live with that. Have a look. Yeah, I kind of think there should be a gap there as well. It just feels natural that you'll be able to get through there. Okay, and also there, it's kind of perfect. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're cooking. We are cooking now. Let's get the lampposts in this one because we've already done the barriers. I'm not sure if they're correct. It seems that they are. Yeah, gap. Right, and here then. Yes, okay. Oh, we left it too much of a gap there, to be honest. I figured it's by the entrance here, so it sort of almost makes sense to have that, but I don't know. Have a look. Can we get one in there? Oh, we can, yeah. Yeah, I think that's a bit safer. That feels better. All right, cool. And it's just in the middle here, isn't it? So can we put one in? No, because of that. Would be there. Yeah, okay, so that's cool. We'll have it like that. There we go. So what's the vibe here? Yeah. Leave that for a minute, we'll see how that works out later. Lamppost. I think we're going to build these lampposts up. By the time we get more lampposts on the go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That right? Seems tall now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, and these point out to the road, right? Like that. Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flick that over. If I'm not mistaken, Yeah, we're gonna leave them not poking out over this road. Probably have it like that, I guess. Let's have a look. Yeah. Now on the other side, what did we do? We had the other one go in more on. It kind of went in sideways, didn't it, on the corner? Maybe we'll do the same there. Let's see how that feels. Yeah, I think that's probably about right. Well, hey. Yeah, I mean, this is the main entrance here. There's already one there, so I think we're going to have these ones go out like this to kind of light up this road, as it were. Right, there should be one there, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll have all these ones go like that. And that one, I guess, as well. Makes sense. Probably going to want a lamppost on this side as well. I'll worry about that in a second. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this one is easy. Definitely points in like this. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it makes sense for that to do the same. Yeah. Kind of feel like we need one sort of here. It feels like a big gap here, doesn't there? So maybe have a look. Is there any reason? Yeah, kind of with this here somewhere. So there. Yeah, okay, that works. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Enjoy the grind would be my advice. Now, can we do this here? Is this going to let us? It will there. Yeah, and that's it. That's perfect. It's working out. That's a sign from the universe. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. That you've got it right. Is that right? That's too short. Yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Bang. Alright, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm quite happy to end this stream now and make sure, because let's have a look. We've got the system in place, so literally all I have to do is come back the next time and grind it out and replicate what we've done here all the way across here. Like we've done 1, 2 of me, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left to do. So that's kind of a perfect way to start the next one. I did want to get some greenery in here and there, but it doesn't look like there's that much space. Potentially, the one thing we might do, just to have a look, we did want to maybe have these here as well, but I think that might make it look a bit too busy, like too kind of shut off. I mean, it works out perfect, yeah. No, I don't think it looks too shut off. I think that works quite well. I don't think we'll have one in the center there. I mean, A, because it might be too much, but it's a double, isn't it? So it would kind of be silly. But yeah, that kind of works. That works, man. I think that's cool. And then this bit's kind of separate. We don't need barrows on the side because this whole area is just like truckers. This is where they hang out, man. May even be tempted to build like a burger van here or something, like a taco stand, I guess you might have in America, yeah, or a burger van. Do you have burger vans in America? But you often get them in car parks, like in big car parks like this. So I think this is perfect spot to build one for the truckers to grab a little munch, grab a little drink while there is a public toilet just in there. There's one over there. We built 2 public toilets, to be honest. We're just testing out the old mods, yeah. Make sure they look good and stuff. And it does. I like it. That works. And you know, actually those kind of work as well. I wasn't sure at first, but they're on the edge of that as well. And so it kind of makes sense that they're there as well. Wherever we got a gap that we kind of looks like, you know, it could be a hazard to pedestrians where they might get run over. We'll stick a couple of bollards in like that. You've got easy access in and out. I mean, you can jump over these fences anyway, to be honest. This is a good thing. I think that was a good design choice by whoever created this mod, is that you can actually just jump over those. Perfect. But yeah, this section's done. That section's started. That section's done. I'm going to go back, log out now, and I'm going to listen back to this, make sure the audio is correct, because I might have been doing all this talking and it might be chopping out or sound tinny. I don't know. You haven't had any complaints, so that's something that gives me hope that it's okay. We're okay. Let's just have a look, actually. One more thing before we log out. This looks like the kind of gap that I was talking about. We might need some bollards here. There, or maybe there if we can. Yes we can. Yes we can, like that. Actually no, that's wrong. Maybe here after all. Oh yeah. Don't want the cars knocking these lampposts down. Oh hello Cream Cop. Thank you for following, appreciate that. Yeah, we're just getting some bollards in now. Any big gaps there, you know, we're just gonna fill them out with like cream cot. What's it? It's a creep cot. Can I check? How do I do that? Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to do exactly? I'm just about to log off this stream, actually, funnily enough now. If you send me your details, right, then I can have a quick look for you for sure. I say, yeah, okay. Well, pop us the details over, and I'll log in, because I'm just about to log off this stream now. Funny enough, you just came in literally then, as I was about to log out. That was like my outro. I was just sort of saying, but yeah, I will do that for you. Yeah, bro, no problem at all. And we'll see what happens. Yeah. Because yeah, I've not got this up on a server yet, but eventually this city will be up on a server also, so that people can, you know, come and have a wander around, have a little explore. But we're not at that stage just yet. But yeah, happy to help you out. I'll do that now. I'm going to log out of this stream now. You've timed it perfectly, bro. So I'll log out now and we'll have a quick look for you. That's no problem, skis. Yeah, let's just let it load in for a second. Take our time, huh? Yeah, we got the pattern all designed yesterday, so we've got a lot of work cut out for us tonight. We just basically have to replicate these barriers, these lampposts. We've done 2 of these, 2 blocks, I guess you'd call it. And there's another 8 to do. 2.5 technically, right? We've started that one as well. I did notice on the watch back. I watched it back to make sure the audio was correct, and it did seem better. But these ones, I think we're going to have them pointing outwards, not that way. And as long as it doesn't look cursed, we'll have these like this. To be honest, that kind of is cursed for me, because the kind of main road is there, yeah, and it's kind of odd to have those pointing at it. It's going to get in your eyes when you're driving as well, yeah. So now, yeah, on this side we'll have them like this, and I kind of want it to match. So this is how we start correcting some of yesterday's little errors. Not big ones, just little ones. Well, decisions we made. And maybe we made the wrong one. I think these also will point inwards. So we're going to do this. We're not going to have them pointing out. I don't think it makes a difference, right? The light is going to hit the whole area either way, isn't it? I just think they'll look better. Those ones are okay because, like I say, they're kind of pointing out this is still within the bounds of the car park there. So, okay, yes, that was it. That's what I spotted, and that's what we fixed. So this is all good. This one's done. This one's ready to go. That one's done. We're probably going to want to stick some lampposts around this area as well. I mean, maybe we'll start off with that and just see how this is going to look. It's going to be quite tricky actually because most of this is built up. So if we're going to have a lamppost, we're going to have to be careful where we place them. Let's just see what happens if we place one here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, it's a nice chill stream tonight. Just a load of lampposts basically. A load of barriers. Got a few other bits to do. We're probably going to stick some road signs in as well. I don't really know. I don't want to go nuts with the road signs in the car park, but maybe just a few that say exit this way, you know, disable parking that way, something like that. We'll see. But we'll do that right at the end either way. Yeah, probably just one there, and I mean, it's not in the same place as over there, but that's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think so. I think that's cool. Just to make sure this road here has got kind of enough light. Enough light on it. I don't think we need to worry too much about this area. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty dark once the sun sets, I guess. But I don't really want a lamppost. We could get a row of lampposts in across the back here. If we wanted to. I don't know though. I kind of like it being open. So let's get on our feet and have a walk. I kind of like it being open, you know. I don't want to block it off. I don't think. Let's just see what that might look. Oh, not with that, huh? Let's just see what that might look like if we did do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it would definitely pop into there just to kind of light up the taxi rank. Yeah, maybe that's okay actually. But you know what? Not this particular one actually. I'm thinking more here, right on the edge of this, where we've got the fence. 3, 4, whoops, 6, 7, 8. It's just a bit further away from the other one, and we'll probably swap this one over as well and put that in the same line. So we're going to do this a bit quicker there. 1, 2. We will have this popping out over the road for sure. Yeah, okay, let's take a potion of reaching. Give ourselves maximum reach. And then another one here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool actually. Yeah, that works. And we haven't really got much light going here, but do you know, we'll figure that out at another time. We're going to have this road's going to come across here. We're going to chop some of this mountain away at some point. So at that point, this road will have lampposts. There'll be lampposts there. We'll probably put like a benches or something in here. So we'll stick some light around those. I think that's it for the lampposts there for sure. Yeah, that actually worked. That's pretty cool. Makes it feel a bit more street-like, doesn't it? Okay, let's get cracking. Like I say, we've got our work cut out tonight. It's just a lot of bit of a grind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll just ease ourselves. Oh, excuse me, into it gently. Ease my fingers in as well. Yeah, that one's pointing that way, so I think we'll probably do that also. Have a look. And there should probably be one around here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Look. 3. Alright, so that's 4, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Two, 3. Ooh. Yeah. There we go. We're getting there, we're getting there. Where's that put that? You know, I miscounted that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. Okay, perfect. And we pop you on there like that. Question is, do we want a couple? Yeah, I don't think so at the end. We're going to build like a burger van here, so we'll stick some lights in and around that. That'd be cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice and easy. Take our time. We're straight into it today, to be fair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, what have we done on that side? Kind of goes inwards also. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's really coming along this now. I mean, I was happy with the design of it for sure. We're all looking a bit flat. Now they've raised the curbs, you know, stuck the barriers in, got the lamppost in it, really starting to feel like an actual car park now. Not about the feel. We had a question here, whether it's going to be 2 or 1. I'm not entirely sure. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. My instinct is telling me right now that probably we'll just stick with the 1, because I mean, excuse me, we just got 1 there, right? We've got a double on the other end. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think so, and I think we'll just leave because I don't see a reason for it to be a double lamppost, truth be told. It actually kind of like gives you a proper path that you can walk through there, yeah. And pop you on there. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. I think we'll go for the single because it doubles all the way across there. Now we'll probably end up, excuse me, changing that very end one as well, you know. Let's go and delete a couple of lampposts. We'll build another lampposts. But I'm not sure that it's necessary to have 2 here like this. I just think 1 is enough. Just make sure we've got that on the right side, yeah. And actually that as well points out here. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I think that's better. Just all singles all the way. Kind of makes sense that. We haven't got any here. I mean, in theory we could have a couple of lampposts here. I honestly don't feel it's necessary. It's getting light from both sides, and I think that's enough. I think it'd be like, it would make it look too busy if we stick any lampposts inside there. The little HGV area that is. Oh. Yeah, it's taking a little while to get my fingers warmed up here today. Let's go inwards like that. Yeah, I think the M1's go like that, and then that one goes like that. That's cool. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we have those ones going over the road. Okay, there we go. Got to get a bit of symmetry going here. Yeah, yeah. And then this one also will go over the road. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Yeah, that's another one done, man. So that's 3 blocks down. But okay, so yeah, well, there's something wrong there. Look at this. Why is this one the odd one out here? We decided to have these ones point out over the road on that side there, because this road hasn't really got that much light on there. It's quite wide, isn't it? So yeah, we'll stick those ones out like that. That's perfect, man. Let's just crack on. Let's just get some lampposts down, man. We'll just do it like this at first. Okay, we've done that. Got one here. There we go. And then there and here. Just make sure they all line up. Not there, please. Thank you. What's that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they point inwards. It'll be relatively straightforward now. Yeah, and these end ones once again go like that, and then the 2 central ones will kind of point into the car park. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm almost guaranteed to get at least one of these lampposts to make them too short, you know. Hey, let's be honest, is it the end of the world? No, not really, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those 2 there already. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now again, we've kind of got a similar issue, to be honest, with this road here, in that it's kind of wide, but I'm imagining that these lights will give it enough light. It's not going to need lampposts of its own. I mean, we've got no room to give it lampposts of its own, so we live with that. And when we do eventually, should we have a quick look at the sun? It's permanently in a stage of setting there. Now I'm not going to switch the day-night cycle on for some time, to be honest. 4, 5. But when we do, we'll run around the whole city. There'll be a lot of it built by then. And we'll check, make sure it's all lit up properly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of close together, those ones, but that sort of is where it is. This is how it's going to be all the way across. Ooh. That's fun. 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, miscounting it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Bang. Wowzers. It's taking a little while to get my fingers warmed up. I'll be honest, it's a little bit colder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, here today that it was yesterday in sunny London. But winter's beginning to set. I can kind of feel it. It's coming, and I've got my shorts on, shorts and t-shirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I won't lie, I'm feeling a little bit chilly, but I think we'll be alright. Once we've warmed our fingers up, the rest of us will follow. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang. And there isn't one there. Almost feels like there should be, doesn't there? But there, you know, that's a parking spot. We can't get one in there. That's fine. That's actually perfect. Yeah. The question is, do we do lampposts all the way along, or do we do lampposts and then barriers? I think I've got one more set of lampposts in us here. I think we'll do it while we've got them in our hand, while we're in the vibe of it. It's nice to mix it up, doing it. You get kind of fed up after a little while of doing the same thing. Yeah, see, so these ones are pretty close together here, but that's cool. Yeah, that's it. And then where is it? There. Alright, easy. I suppose it makes sense actually. Perhaps we'll do it this way. Put them all in like this. We'll do that like that other one. Oh. That will go there. And this one will go here. Oh yeah. I mean, there's no rush here. It's a nice chilled stream. As always, we don't tend to rush. We're not speedrunning this thing. We're just taking our time getting this city right. Yeah. Okay, so actually there's no alright, yeah. I think it's not there. Alright, yeah, you get along, don't you? A little faster than we thought. I mean, we've already got a lamppost set up there now for this whole kind of section. Cool. Yeah, we'll do it in order. I think we'll go to this one and build these up. 3, 4. Gotta be done. Right, I've miscounted again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Yeah, like that. That's it, that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang. I mean, it would be probably quicker just to go around and build these all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. But like I say, there's no particular rush. We've got a lot of work to do in the city, so we don't want to hang about. But certainly no need to rush. Do enough of that in real life. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll take our time. This is the grind. 2, 4. Yeah, just checking it, scoping out, making sure they're all the right height. They seem to be. We're good, we're good. And then these end ones go in like this. We'll just get behind it like this and do that. 4. All right. Oops. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, okay. Nice chilled music comes in. Just take a second to enjoy the landscape. Can't see that much of it. I have tried to increase the render distance, but it really makes the game run slowly. We're stuck with 12. I do intend to get some new hardware sometime soon. In the next few months. 2, 3, 4. And I'm hoping that will let us see a little bit more of the world, as it were. Have we done this one? I think, yeah, we've done that one. So for now we're stuck with 12 render distance, but it does that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As long as it's running smoothly, I'm happy. Steve, be happy. Okay, cool. I think we'll go down and get some barriers. I feel like getting my feet on the ground now. It's enough flying for a moment. Yeah, this is kind of the grind, but we did most of the planning last night. It's just literally a matter of kind of whacking this out, as it were, now, if you pardon the French. Yeah, that works out, yeah. Question is, there's like a gap there. Perhaps we should be able to walk through and through. That would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? And maybe just do that here. See how this works out. Yeah, that works out. Okay, let's get a grip here. Alright, see, so some corners you probably noticed, right? You leave open and some are not. It's just the way the blocks work out. Maybe didn't plan far enough ahead to figure out. Okay, so actually, yeah, I think actually we'll do that on the other side as well. We'll just like leave a walkway going right through, so you can kind of cut through the car park more easily. Maybe leave that there like that. Okay, so that works out. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, actually thinking about it, right? Maybe not here anyway. Because if I'm not mistaken, on the first one we did, we actually put them across here as well, and I kind of liked the way it looked. Yeah, and I think that's the universe telling us that yes. I did kind of like just the way that looked. Let's just have a quick fly again. I don't know actually, what do you reckon? Yeah, because it kind of looks silly just having that concrete there. It's kind of a death trap almost. You know, people will be walking across it, and cars will be trying to drive across it. So maybe there's a way in there, like if you want to come in this side, you go in there, yeah? And we don't have like an entranceway here. Get rid of all this. I mean, to be honest, it's not a problem. You could just jump over them. Yeah, I think so. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's unfortunate about the gaps on the corners, but we figured it out yesterday. There's really not that much we can do about that. Just the way it kind of works out. Just run back over here and double check this. Yeah, see, we did it there. We'll leave the double one open. That's cool for me. And we've got a gap here. There's going to be a burger van here, so it sort of makes sense to have a way in here and out here, I'd say. Maybe that's what we'll do on the... Oh, okay, so that's what happens, you see. So there's a funny hitbox on these. You tend to break the lines, so let's get a white line in quickly. We got one. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, so... Yeah, Problemski. Get a little edge line in there. That's the wrong button. And I think it's here. Bang, simple as. Yeah, and we have got bollards that we put in. Let's just double check where we've put them. On the ends here. Okay. Let's just emulate that here, like that. Nice. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the way we do it. We've got a lamppost in there. Just makes it feel a bit safer, a bit busier. It kind of breaks the flatness up a touch. We'll leave this double one here like this. That's okay. There's a little gate. And so likewise, we're not going to have an entranceway there, I don't think. Because that's like onto the main road. It seems a bit dangerous, huh? But we will have one here. Like this little tune. Bit bigger than the other one, this, huh? I don't think it's the end of the world. Yeah, just to make the whole thing a bit more accessible. In theory, really, should the entrance be here, huh? You know, because that's where the car's going to be parked right there, isn't it? Right, this is what it's about, man. Trial and error. And we figure it out. Let's put that there just to make it feel a bit safer. Yeah, that's cool, man. Just adds a bit of variety. I don't want it all looking like the same. We're not going to go through there because like just thinking about it, it doesn't make sense to have an entrance where there's just going to be a parked car, does it? But like this side, for example, once again we can kind of do that. Yeah, and we'll go and check the other side, that other corner as well, just to make sure it's all kind of matching up. Let's get down. Okay. Oh. So there's another, is that a... Yeah, it's a kind of empty space, this. I'm not sure what to do with this. If anything, really. Could just leave it, right? Let's just double check this now, see what's going on here. Yeah, see, so there, oh man, that sucks. Gotta watch the hitbox on these. There we go. If I'm not mistaken, that was grey. Oh no, it's American style grey. It wasn't concrete. It might have been concrete, is it? No, it was terracotta. No, it's grey concrete. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking actually maybe here we'll do them like this. Yeah. Right. This one's slightly different. Like you say, sometimes they work out. They're not all. Most of them are the same shape. I think these ones here are the same shape. But yeah, that's cool, man. That looks good. And what about this? That's a car parking bay here, so I don't think it's right to necessarily have that gap there like that. So let's delete this, this. And I'm seriously considering, yeah, okay, so I can see why it was different now. So we've ended that there, right? And there's just two. Okay, so let's just undo this a little bit. Once we've got the pattern in, we'll be all right. And then this is why these were different. You might not be able to see, but I can see what's going on here. Yeah. Oh man. we've got one of those, I think, on us. Let's stick that in there. You know, we did quite well yesterday on the hitboxes on these fences. We didn't do too much breaking blocks that were behind it. Not so tonight, it seems. And then we'll have the gap at the side of that lamppost also. And then we can actually fill that off like that. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, that's a car parking space. I mean, we do have gaps. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Right. Let's have a little fly and a little look. That corner there will stay sealed because that's right near the main entrance, and it kind of just looked odd when you came in excuse me, to have the gap. And we might revisit that, but once again you come in here and that's not a parking space, that's just an empty space, so it kind of makes sense that maybe you can just get in like that, right? And again, you can kind of navigate. Like this. And is this the same if we took these out? And if we change our minds later, we might be walking past it later and think, you know, I don't like the look of that. Then we'll change it up. But I think for now, that's it. Yeah, this is sealed off, I remember now, because we do this. This is what this whole thing was about. There we go. And then once again, we have a gap there. Perfect. Alright. See, we didn't want a gap in the corner there, but it's just kind of the way it works out, just the way that we've built this. There's really not that much we can do about that. That's cool. So we accept that. Yeah. Okay, so basically wherever it's not a parking space, you know, we'll give you a little access point where you can get in there like that. I think we're just going to have a little run around there and just make sure that this is all correct. Yeah, that's kind of like unfortunate. I would kind of like that gap not to be there. I won't lie. I mean, let's just see if there's something we can do about this. I think there is, because on this side we had a little spare space, so I think these will actually close up perfectly. Yeah. So where's the hitbox on this side here? Where we're getting it wrong. And then we'll probably just yeah, just decide here what we're gonna do. I mean, that one's only this one's different to the others because there's an entrance here. I just think it feels a bit odd to kind of come in and have that gap there. It's almost better to come in and not have a gap right there in front of your face. And I think we accept that that's 1 and that's 1.5, because it kind of lines up perfectly all across there, doesn't it? So yeah, that's cool. And there. Yeah, we could do the same. Yeah, to be truthful. what we needed to do also, let's just run back. A lot of running back and forth here. I'm going to get this design right. I thought I'd got it right yesterday, but actually there's a few little creases to iron out here, it seems. So let's get ironing. Yeah, and then these can be like the other ones on the edges here. Yeah, actually that's it. That's it. And then we just accept the fact that there's like a slightly smaller gap on one side there. That's all right, man. That's the price we pay. So bang, bang, and then we close this corner off completely. And we change these again. No problemo. And then we put these in here. Yeah. I think we cracked it. I think we've cracked it. Just like that. And like I say, this one's slightly different. I'm okay with that. Because I really didn't want the gap. Just the same as the other side. I don't want a gap when you first come in. I think it just feels more secure like that. And because of that, inevitably we have to have a gap in the middle. Which is kind of convenient, I guess. Also not so convenient. And because of that, it means we also get a gap here. So this one's slightly different to the others because it's near the main entrance. But the rest of these will all match now. They'll all be just like this. Yeah, that's it. That's correct. Alright. Let's do this now while we kind of remember. Yeah, okay, cool. We always seem to have that gap in the corner there. That's alright. Okay, so here, once again, yeah, to there. Nope. Alright. Okay, I think we got it, I think we got it. Yeah, and then here we did like this. Yeah, okay, beautiful. There we go. I can think of no better way to spend your Sunday afternoon in Minecrafting. Sunday evening. Actually, technically it's Monday morning right now. Up here in London, yeah, Monday morning. But I can think of probably better ways to spend Monday morning. But it's still Sunday night for me. We're thinking of this as Sunday night. Yeah, that's it. We got it. We got it. Excuse me. And again, on this side, they're kind of the exact same, I'm pretty sure, but opposite. We'll know when we get there, but I'm fairly certain that that's the case. I know what we're doing there now. 3, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there we go. And these go points inwards. Ah, let's have a little swig of our potion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Right. Sounds so whimsical, this music, isn't it? This particular. Oh my god, what are we doing now? Goodness. Oh, what have we done now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And bang. 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, I was just checking the other side there. This last one's completely different to these ones. 3, 4. This bay here. Also got to put some disabled stickers down. I think this is going to be the disabled parking space here. And once we've done with the lampposts and we're done with the bollards and stuff like that, all these railings, got to build a little staircase there. Got a few little bits to do up there as well on the floor, but the kind of big job to do, if you like, is to build a little staircase here heading down and out. So it's a bit tricky because I'm not sure. I think we're going to end up carving, you know, like where this natural kind of indentation is, digging it further down. Probably have to chop away some of this hill and probably some of that one. So that we've got, you know, like a little walkway where you can come in. You know, one of those kind of dodgy ones, you know, like where you're in the city where you got walls on both sides and then you got a staircase to go to the car park or to go to an underpass or something, and it's where you're probably likely to get mugged. So I'd watch out in this area here. But we will have it lit up, you know, relatively safe in Sunset City, I'd say. Certainly while the sun's locked on sunset. But yeah, that's going to be quite cool. And again, probably have a staircase here, and if there's room, perhaps a lift shaft, because we've got lifts modded into this game. And I must admit, I haven't built one for a while. It's been a few months, maybe 2 months since we last built a lift. Can't quite remember how to do it, but I remember that enjoying doing it. So it's quite cool. We may well build one, and there'll be a small little structure here, you know, just to kind of accept the lift, so that, you know, if you got disabled, you can get in here without too much of a problem. Really, it's just an excuse to build a lift, yeah. But yeah, that's going to be cool. That'll be the last kind of structural thing that we need to do for this. Little staircase in. Got access point there on that side. Got an access point where that's all floating over land there, so there's no access point there. We've got the main entrance over there and access points in that corner there, so we kind of need one there as well, I'd say. We're definitely going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just double check this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 3, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Right, now where is this one? Here somewhere. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay, I can feel my fingers starting to warm up now. Starting to warm up. He says 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, that's it. I think this will be plenty of light up in here now. Oh. Okay, last one. Oh. Ooh, I need you. Hopefully we won't need him again. Trying to get no more miss hits, that'd be nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think we're feeling that. We've got symmetry. Feels like a car park. Yeah, all these. I think it's too many. I don't think so. I think it's just right. Yeah, the barriers down here. Let's do the lamppost because we know what's going on with these. So 3, 4. Bang. Where is it? right there. Wow. Tiny little hitbox on the top here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And bang. Ah. Sometimes I just like to take a quick second to have a look. I can't wait till we've built a row of houses across here. I mean, we're going to have roads also. There's a bit of kind of two things at once, I guess. We'll kind of build a row of houses, but also we need to know where to end that row of houses, because there'll be like a crossroads on it. You know, we'll have to chop some junctions into this. But I don't know exactly where they're going to go just yet. We do have a sort of plan. It's basically written on paper, yeah, on digital paper. It's like we've got it on the computer, like a kind of design for basically where the roads. It's mostly a grid system. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, but not a strict kind of grid system. Like, we're going to also follow the contours of the landscape. Right, but effectively, wherever we can have a straight road, that would be preferable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It just makes it easier to build along the side of it, doesn't it? But like I say, if there's something like significantly in our way, we're not going to fret about that. The road will and has already had to turn. We've had to turn a couple of little side roads already. This one's gone down a hill, but we've also, like, you know, had to turn one like that far west, and it actually looks pretty cool. Yes, if we hit a significant kind of snack, but definitely, yeah, that won't be a problem. Alright, I think we're getting there now, man. I think while we're here, we'll probably stick some disable badges down on the ground here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just to see what they look like and get a vibe for it. Nice. You see, all that will be built up. There's all going to be buildings and stuff like that. There's definitely going to be a road coming across here. I want to leave enough space. There's going to be like a shop underneath there of some description, and probably like, you know, a little pedestrian flat area where you can just walk about and stuff. And then probably a road like right here, basically. And like I say, you've got that mountain there, so either the road will bend around there. We'll scope it out, yeah. We'll do a little bit of a recce when we come to that point. So either we'll put a tunnel through there. We could just chop the whole thing off, just delete the entire thing, make it flat. I mean, that's potentially what we will do. Or we could bend it around. We'll go and see what it's all about, see if it's worth keeping, see if it's but here, yeah, you see, we'll just make that hill a bit shorter. Probably end up chopping a lot of this hill away here, to be truthful, and take a road over there. And then on this side, we're going to have pretty big tower blocks here or here. We'll just cover that over, pretend like it doesn't exist, delete that hill there. It's all good, man. I quite like doing that. I must admit, I'm a big fan of the landscaping. I find it super relaxing, just chopping away, kind of making the landscape your own. Already had to do a lot of that way out west. I had to like remove a mountain equivalent to the size of the one that's there. And it was fun. We built a couple of beacons. We got busy. We went into survival. It's quicker, right? Chopping in survival. So when we do that, we tend to do it in survival. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, of course, I'm no fool. We build the beacon in creative, and then we'll jump into survival. Yeah, I won't lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and to be honest with you, it looks to me like there should be lamppost kind of here, right? So I think we'll worry about that in a second. Maybe we'll put them around the edge of the park or something. I think we'll get the car park one done, and then we'll run around the edges at the end, and then just see what's what. See what else we might need. Right. Okay. So that's the lamppost done. That's one half of it completely done. We've actually only got 3 blocks, is it, left to do now? That's cool. We've got barriers. Let's just quickly get. I can't remember what lines right here now. So I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called stickers. Is it signs? Yeah, it could be. See, it could be here. There's like a disabled floor sign. No, okay. I mean, should we try disabled? I don't think it's called disabled. No. We're gonna have to go old school and search. Let's do this. Let's get past all the juicy modded in blocks. All the vanilla stuff in there as well. All the extra colours, all the extra bricks, all the extra glass. Everything, man. Cool. Yeah, past all this. We'll know it when we see it. We get there, and there's a load of kind of I say a load, there's a handful of stickers that go on the road. So there's the lines. And I know for a fact that we've got them because there's a couple more random ones there. Road diamond. I don't know what that does. I think that means to slow down and stop, doesn't it? You see that on the road. It's like beware almost. Well, I know we've got them because we've used them in the underground section of this car park. Garden gnomes there. Okay, that's a bit of a bummer. I think we probably passed them. Maybe not. Let's have a look. But they could be here, potentially, huh? Yeah, okay, right there, right at the end. Blue. What does the blue one mean? We don't have blue ones in Britain as far as I'm aware, so we're not going to use blue ones. I don't really know what they mean. Put them away. International sign, this, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Like I say, this has to be the disabled bay because this is, they're all wider here. They're 5 wide. Most of these are 4 wide. But just because of the shape of this one was slightly bigger, just because it was at the end, right? So it's kind of worked out perfectly. I didn't intend to do this at first, but I think it's kind of manifestly become the case. I mean, the question is, do we make them all disabled here? I mean, it's a big car park, isn't it? I think so. We've got motorcycles that are going to go in there. We do actually, I did intend to build like a rack almost, you know, something that you could actually tie your motorcycles to, chain them to. That's something we could look at, but you can't place anything where these stickers are, so you'd either have to be on there, which it can't because we're going to have barriers there. You chain it to the barrier, right? Yeah, I don't think we need to build anything special. You chain it to the barrier there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, all these can be disabled. That's cool, man. Get it all looking professional, yeah. And like I say, because of that, it'd be quite odd to have the disabled area right next to just a staircase, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. So I definitely think we're going to have a lift here. Have a staircase coming down there. But can I keep that tree there? And we'll build a little structure here to house the lift. And the lift can take you down there as well and bring you up. And then you're here. You know, it's ideal to park if you want to go down there. This is going to be the shopping district. So we're going to have office buildings and tower blocks with some flats and stuff. But on ground level, here will be lots of different shops and shopping streets and stuff like that as well. Just like little local shops, I'm guessing. Okay, yeah, that looks cool, man. That's cool. Lots of disabled parking, right? Too much, you might argue, but I like symmetry, so we're going to keep it like that. Right. Tell you what, before we do anything else, let me just pause that. I'll be right back. Yeah. I've actually got a little sticker here on Streamlabs where it says "Be right back." Wonder what that actually does. All right. Yeah. Cool. 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. Alright, so let's continue this little mission, yeah, with the barriers. I think I'm pretty sure, let's have a look. Yeah, it touches the lamppost there, so we'll touch the lamppost here. See how it works out perfectly. Oh, okay, so that's actually... little gap there. It's kind of perfect actually because you haven't got an entrance way in like we have on the others, so quite happy to have a little gap next to the lamppost there. Wasn't by choice, but it's quite convenient. Yeah, actually not like, oh man. Should never have put that away, should I, huh? Let's get this back out and pop you in there. Yeah, we definitely want, let's just see how this works out, hopefully. Yeah, no it doesn't. Okay, so what we should do is put you there like that. Yeah, I don't like this being here. I think maybe we just leave that as a big kind of open entrance there, because A, it's a disabled area, right? So they can come through here as long as nobody's parked their motorcycles here. Get onto the main thing here. Okay, so wherever there's a gap, we're trying to kind of match it up. Yeah, see, it hasn't really worked out as well over here. I won't lie. I mean, really, I'm thinking about it. Is this particular lamppost all that necessary? Have a look. I don't think so. I think I'm going to take this one away. Yeah, that's better. And then probably just actually put that other one more in the center. So let's just figure out center's right here. I don't think we can do that. Nah, we could put it more in the center than that is. 3, 4, 5. And we'll leave it there for now. We'll just go back and check, see which one we prefer. Yeah, it's near enough center for me. That'll do. I'll get rid of this one. This is Minecraft. It's the beauty of it, innit? If you don't like it, you can change it. All good. That's better. That feels better. This motorbikes are nice and safe. And again, we'll just kind of leave this corner open, I think. Did we have one there? No, we didn't. So we left it completely open. And there's a gap there. So I think we'll try and make it basically match. Is the way to do it. Oops. Yeah, and it worked out there. Is it going to work out here? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that kind of makes sense to me, right? So if you parked over here, you can kind of get in and out. That's it. You know, you're not going to be able to get out there in the wheelchair, but you could get out here. That's kind of perfect. The thing is, we've got bollards. I'm not sure that's gonna look good or look silly. We want it to be big enough in theory to have a wheelchair. How many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Yeah, that's perfect. Beautiful. Let's just make sure that this is correct. Okay, yeah, I didn't think that was right. We put them right on the other end there, that's cool, and then 2. 2, bang, no. And then there, and then 1, 2, and then bang. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Yeah, we could have some lampposts here. We can't actually place one wherever we've got stickers, but in theory we could put one. Yeah, really, I didn't want to have the lampposts like straight on the tarmac like that. Kind of prefer them to be on a pavement. Let's just see what this would look like if we did this. Yeah, I don't like them being down on the road like that, I must admit. I don't think that's working for us. We're going to revert back, excuse me, revert back to where we were on this all back like this. Worth a try. Let's put you there. Done with those actually. Yeah, I kind of like that like that. Yeah, see, we can't have a lamppost here because it's a half block. So I don't think we're going to stress out about that. I think it's absolutely cool, man. We're going to have a park. This is, you know, it kind of is a little park, isn't it? So we'll probably have some light in here somehow. We'll have a nice bit of light coming off from there, and that'll light up this section. And again, we'll have the lamppost right here. So we're all good. So yeah, I think it was on this side. Might as well just put those ones in as well. Whilst we're here. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Yeah, beautiful. Simple now. But there, man, we were practically done, man, I'd say. Ooh, whoopa. Awesome sauce. Yeah, beautiful. Stick a few road signs here and there, not too many, right? I thought, if any, to be honest, we'll try it. We'll stick a couple down and see what they look like. But if it makes it look too busy, then we won't bother. Like I say, I do feel like a lamppost or 2 there would work, but just because of the design of the road, it's just not possible. Yeah, this is Minecraft. Sometimes you have to sacrifice what you want for what you can actually achieve, don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We make it work. We make it work. I think we're going to try and do this more efficiently now and just do all these up like this. Three, Okay, getting there. It's been hanging around there a while, hasn't he, that black sheep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 3, 4. And 8. Okay. Three, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so let's stick these babies on now. Oh yeah, excuse me. Let's try this and like this. Where are you? Did we missed one out there? No, that's right. That's right. And then on here, there, and then these two. Clutch. Alright, nice. Beautiful. Yeah, I think we're going to crack on, get all these lampposts done, and then we can run around and do all the barriers at one time as well. 2, 3. Nice and efficient here. 4. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 2, 3, 4. Wow, okay, I need a cup of tea. I think that's what that's signifying. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Okay, getting there, we're getting there. I think that signifies we've run out of potion. Oh, I get to drink in Minecraft, but not in real life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's some good healthy stuff there. Nice potion of reaching. 4, 5, 8. 5. I've lost count of that. I think that's 8. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you know what? Whilst we're doing this, let's just do these, and then we'll pop around and stick all the lights on. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Whoa. 5, 6, 8. 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, and if I remember rightly, no, we did, yeah? Yeah, that's right. No, we did have some little changes to do. I think we were going to knock those barriers out and open it up on the corner there. I'd say we'll have an entrance where it's not directly onto a car parking space. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But we'll do that. We'll do that later when we're doing the barriers. That also makes sense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Ah, nice. My favourite little tune. Okay, beautiful. Obviously, whenever I try and do it on the move here, 1, 2, 3. So he says, look, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's just raise ourselves up a touch here. Okay, and then these ones. I'll just go from here like this, that's fine. Super relaxing, this tune here. It's nice, man. Beautiful. I think that's it. Yeah, let's go and do these ones. I hope they give off a lot of light, these things. They're gonna need to. Definitely the most efficient way to do it this year. There we go. Okay, beautiful. What are the odds we walk around and we missed one off? Yeah, not the end of the world though. And then we'll have a little run around afterwards. Just make sure that it's all kind of matching, that it's all correct. I think we'll start the barriers this side because I want to fix that. I won't call it an error, the design change that we've made over here, right? I also want to make sure that these all match. So we'll do it from this position here. So it makes sense to come through here because you're on an open area. It doesn't make sense to come through here because this is a car parking spot. So that's my thinking here. But this is not a car park spot, it's like an open space. So I'm thinking that this can be open. It's like it was back there where it's kind of 2 on one side and 1 on the other. Cool. Now what about here? Yeah, see, so a way to get through there, but already there isn't one over there. That's cool. I've left that one there because you've got a kind of double slot here, but also there's, you know, there's that entrance here. It's far enough away where it doesn't catch your eye when you come in, but it is kind of convenient to be able to come in and have a little slot. That's perfect. That works out nice. Heavy goods vehicles with their heavy goods barriers. Yeah, and again, look, with the double, we've got a little entranceway. So, okay, yeah, that's cool. This is where we need to make it match. What up on the other side? There's a gap on the corner here. It goes from there to there, and there's a gap there. Beautiful. Not so beautiful. Where's the hitbox now? Yeah, like that's it. Just like that. And I think, is there just one next to that? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Well, you can jump over these anyway, right? Not going to be a problem to navigate this place. And then we leave that. Okay, so let's just double check. Okay, we also leave a little gap on the side. Alright, that's what we want, symmetry. Don't have to be perfect, but I kind of do want them to be the same almost. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. And I think we can recall the system. It was bang, bang, gap. Yeah, it's pretty late. Like I say, it's actually getting past 1 o'clock now, so apologies for all the miss hits. I'm pretty tired, but we're crack on, man. We're grinding here. We're grinding. I'm saying there is no rush. But we're almost done here, so it's almost like, you know, a kind of race to the finish here. Can move on to the next phase then. Quite exciting. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Alright. Beautiful. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And here we go again. Much better that, isn't it? Got the rhythm now, people. Got the rhythm. Oh, there we go. Typical, you jinxed it. It's alright, it's alright. Let's pop you babies in there. Got the system, we got the rhythm. The only thing I haven't got is a cup of tea. My other, excuse me, my other half did buy me a flask. And I can see why now. I didn't see the benefit of it when he mentioned it, but now I kind of do. So I'll have to thank him for that in the morning. And maybe tomorrow I'll make a flask of tea and I'll have one on the side here. That would be nice. Yeah, we're done, man. That's beautiful. Excellent. So we're not going to worry about this pack for now. The first thing we need to do in this pack, in and around this pack, is this staircase. We'll probably end up chopping a bit of this way. I mean, definitely end up chopping a little bit of this bit that way. Not too much. I think, like I say, there'll be a wall. I guess you might as well make the wall right under this cement. Yeah, no point in wasting space. And then the steps will be 3 wide, I'd say, is perfectly well. So, you know, and then another wall here then. And then let's just set it so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and the wall. And then here, and you know, kind of like a 5 by 5, I guess, isn't it? Is enough for the lift. Maybe end up chopping some leaves off that or something, so you can sneak around the side of it. But yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be like the finishing touch to this place, getting that done. And then once that's done, everything structural will be finished. So we can just kind of decorate basically. I'll put up some benches, some nice seating areas in this park, make it feel a bit nicer. I don't know whether or not we want fences on this side. I don't think so. I think we just leave it open, right? Nice to have a bit of an open area. Like, it's separated from the cars, that's the main thing. And then this is all kind of playground here. Okay. Beautiful. The only question is, maybe I'm wondering if we need some barriers here also. It's kind of, I don't know if it looks odd just having that ended like that. But having a single barrier looks odd in and of itself. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, I think that's cool, man. I think that's what we'll do. We're gonna run around. Can you get through that? Yeah, I think we will do that. This feels a bit safer. Looks a bit. In fact, to be honest, I think you can. Oh no, not quite. But we could put one there. That might be better. And then one there. And give us a wider bit to go through. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's do that. Yeah, perfect. We'll go around the whole place now. We'll kind of check it. Not sure we put these in on the other side, so we'll just check it all. Change these little things up here. Bang. Oh no. And bang. Definitely makes it feel more secure doing this. Yeah, we'll probably end up, might as well do this here as well, yeah. And have that open also. Just so it matches. I mean, I know it's onto a parking space and that wasn't what we were doing, but, you know, it's kind of right here. And I think that's okay. It's not going to be packed with cars. We're not going to build 200 cars and fill this thing up. We've actually got modded cars that we've modded in, man, and they're pretty cool. The only thing is, I don't know how much they'll lag the game. Like if I put like, you know, 50 cars in this place, I'm pretty sure that would lag the game. I don't think we want to do that, but we may well just dot a few cars around. You have to think of it as, you know, you're here and it's a quiet day. Tuesday morning up in Sunset City. Not a lot going on. Yeah, let's have a look at this. The taxi rank's kind of cool. I was thinking maybe we could have a charging point, right, for electric vehicles, and we could get all modern up in here and actually have that. Maybe just lower some of this cement down here and put a few like machines in. We've got machines that I think we can make pass for the charging points. The only problem with that is I also wanted to use those machines as the ticket machines. Like I say, we've got to decorate this place yet. Some street signs, ticket machines, which are probably all going to be, we'll have one by each entrance basically, right? As long as they don't look odd when I do it, then we will do that. We will have them. All lads are all good here. I don't want a gap right here on this entrance. I don't know why it doesn't feel right. Perhaps that's wrong. Perhaps we should have one. Let's just see if we take two of those off there, right? And we do what we did over there. That's a full 2 block gap there though, so we'll put those barriers like that. And let's just see. Yeah, I guess that's okay, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's not that bad. It's not the same as the others, but that's okay. This one's a slightly different shape. I think that's okay, yeah. Yeah, we can't really have a bollard here, to be honest, because it's just not a big enough gap. I don't think we need one. I mean, I think that looks okay. Okay, so we did put that in there. We put one in there. Yeah, and a single one just looks odd. For my money. You kind of have to have them in pairs. Doesn't look right. Cursed. Let's, yeah, no, I think we've got it, man. I think this is it. This is beautiful. Alright, fantastic. Okay, so bollards, lampposts, fences, done. Done. So next mission now, I've got a decision to make really, right? I could build this staircase. I'm kind of thinking perhaps should do that. It's a nice change of pace. And then once we've done that, that is the final structural thing we have to do. And then, I mean, I might end up widening this entrance, stuff like that, for example. Like I say, we'll worry about that once we've got this little building here. And it'll all kind of make more sense. And then we can run around and kind of finally decorate the place. Stick some ticket machines in. Stick some road signs up if they look appropriate. I don't want it to look too busy, but I think it's missing road signs almost now, isn't it? I just think a couple might be handy. Like we could almost have one there that says motorcycles disabled that way. Like I say, you don't really need all that many, and this is the exit, right? So you could have one here. I guess it says exit that way, right? And then when you're coming in here, we could have one there that says again disabled motorcycles, and I guess loading. And either taxi rank, or I'm liking the idea of having this as a charging station. That's a CHA. Yeah, no, that won't fit as charge. What could you put? Electric maybe. I'll put it there. ELECTRIC. All the words you want. Charge kind of, it needs to be an odd number of letters. Charging. CHA. It starts at CHARGING. Okay, so actually maybe HARGING almost. CHARGE. Power. Nah, well, let's worry about that when we get to it. I think the next mission is the staircase. So I think we're going to. Oh, I'll tell you what we could do. Nice and simple, and I think we've got what we need right here. There is one other thing that we needed to do at this end, right? That's not going to be there like this. We want to kind of jazz this floor up somewhat. And we've got a little creeper face in there, and I quite like that idea. So I think we're going to just stick some faces in across here. Not too many. Let's figure this out now. So how wide is this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 6, right? You can see it's 6. So 1, 2, 3. I think if we double the distance, you know, so 12 of a gap, I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. So it would be there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just see how that works out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. And again, it's not at the end of the world if you miscount by one here. I'd rather not, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, and 12, and then bang, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and bang, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, or maybe even get one more in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, bang, 1, 2, 3, sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's kind of perfect, huh? Yeah, that's something that we'll do. I think we'll alternate. We'll do. I mean, we'll all have creeper faces. I think we'll alternate creeper faces and zombie faces. Should we jazz this pedestrian walkway up a bit? Like I say, I want to get all the structural bits done, and this and the staircase over there is the last two little structural bits. The rest is all decoration and trimming, man. And we can enjoy that. So where's the top of this? Yeah. It's always one above that, so right, that's not a problem. Alright, so zombie face. Not quite as simple, is it? Zombie face. This pretty sure it's like that, and then yeah, I think that's it. Is it? Let's have a look. Is that a zombie face? Do you think maybe this should be a gap? Let's try it. Yeah, that works for me. That works as a zombie face. Creepy face is quite easy. Zombies actually don't have a mouth. I've tried to build a zombie face before. Like all they've got is like those eyes and a nose without a mouth. But like there is a kind of green section at the bottom that looks like that. So I think that's cool. And then not that. We were gonna have those. So I was testing out a few designs and stuff. Yeah, but we're not gonna have that. So let's get on the ground. Oh man, just pop you back in there because it'll throw me off. And then I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, that's it. Been a while since we've done anything like this. There we go. And I think that's just the zombie face right there, a creeper face, sorry. And then we'll have another zombie face here like this. Well, our version of a zombie face anyway. He's a smiling zombie. He's happy with the progress that's happening in the city right now. Oh man. Doesn't look like we've clad underneath here. We're supposed to. Oh no, I do remember. Funnily enough, we didn't clad that because it was like. Let's have a look. It was like a different section, and it looked quite cool. And let's just see if it also looks cool with the zombie faces. Yeah, not so much. So actually, maybe we will clad that after all. I'll maybe just clad it in smooth stone as opposed to smooth quartz. Sorry, as opposed to the quartz blocks. Let's widen this out. So a bit silly. There we go. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's a zombie, man. I've done this quicker than I thought, man. There's a creeper, and we'll finish off with a zombie. Okay, it just brings a little bit of variety, just something to look at as you're running along in it and figure out what it is. Yeah, okay, so actually, let's do this smooth quartz slab. I think we're going to, I think we are indeed going to clad this. We left it open because it looked quite cool. It was just smooth, like it was already kind of clad almost, yeah. But with those there now, that kind of changes it up a touch. So yeah, let's get this done. This grass will be, it's the bane of my existence here, I'll tell you. Actually, it all needs to go anyway. You know, I honestly thought we'd done with the cladding, but here we are. So if we're doing this, actually, I'm thinking probably it might be an idea to also do this, just to bring it in almost like an archway. Not there, thank you. let's get industrialized on this. Ooh. Okay, we're there, and we're stuck. Not too bad, was it? It's worth doing, man, worth doing. Actually, should we let's get these out to here as well. Where are we now? Here. Too soon. Let's get back up there, it's easier. Dang. Does this look right now? Yeah, well, let's do it and then see. Okay. Yeah, man, that looks cool. Yeah, much better. Alright, so that's that, that's that. Have a little look here. It's Cardinal Junction, this. I call this one Cardinal Junction. I haven't actually designated it on any of these signs here, but you see what the signs look like. We've got these ones here, the road signs from... I can't remember what the name of the mod was. I really have to write down the list of mods so I can have it on a sheet of paper here, so I can kind of like tell you guys what it was. But yeah, like in theory, the way I've planned out the city, each of these roads will take you right to the edge of the city in all the cardinal directions. There's only 2 junctions on the whole map that do that. This is one of them. And so, like, in other words, if you go across that way, you're going to go right to the city limit in the east, right to the city limit in the west, north, south, on a pretty much straight road. It might have to bend a little bit, but it's so yeah, there's 1 or 2 kind of cardinal junctions, we'll call that, like, so they're quite important little junctions, those. But I quite like it, to be honest. It's a nice little vibe. Yeah, I mean, you can come here and have a little sit down, have a little chill out. We are going to have houses here, right? There's going to be shops and houses. I'll probably leave like a corner, like we'll have a cafe or something here, I'm thinking. So I'll have like a glass fronted building here, you know, maybe finishing like here or something like that. This will be the back wall of it, and likewise the back wall of the buildings on this road will be here, so this corner will be kind of open, servicing the 2 end buildings. And a cafe, we've already got one little, it's not a cafe, it's a diner down there. This, we'll have a little explore of the city some other time. I think we're best keeping on mission. I mean, to be honest with you, this stream's nearly done. It's 2 hours long practically. And we've got everything we need to get done tonight. That's beautiful. We've got all the lampposts in. We didn't done the floor. Let's have a look from a distance. Yeah, that cool. That works for me. Oh, to be honest though, look. Isn't this supposed to be... Oh, he's there. You just couldn't see it because of the shade. Yeah, creeper there as well. Creeper zombie, creeper zombie. That's cool. This just mixes it up a little bit. Yeah, brings a bit of variety. I mean, maybe we could have some street. Maybe we're not done with the lampposts. Let's just see if we were to have one there, and then would we be able to get? Okay, so yeah, no, not really. You see, like that's just not gonna work, is it? But we could have the lampposts there potentially. I mean, there is a dearth of lampposts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I just want to see how this looks. 2, 3. 5. There's a dearth of lampposts in this HGV kind of area. We could either do this, and I'd probably say that you have it there like that. Excuse me. Or we could put these ones in, but I just think these might be a little bit ugly for the main entrance area. Let's have a look. They're alright at the back there to stop them driving off the edge, huh? Oh, I don't know actually. Yeah, I do actually. It's a bit much, I prefer the little bollards there. I think we'll go for this. Yeah, how did we do it on the end here? I suppose. Yeah. I mean, you could raise it. Where is it? Raise it up some. Not convinced by that. Have a look. Let's let it bed in there for a minute. And also here, right? They would be. Let's just see if this looks odd or not. Let's have a little drink of our potion. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Did we count the first one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 8, 8. Yeah, I don't think so, you know. I think the bollards are okay, but I think the lampposts are too much. I think it's too much. It's alright it being open there. And I know there's going to be no trucks really parking here, right? But the last thing you want is to have lampposts like that where trucks are trying to reverse. 2 seconds flat, they're going to be hit and squashed. So yeah, let's not do that. But we could leave these in because I quite like the look of those there like that. Just makes it feel a bit more secure. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect, man. Don't need any more bollards here. Don't need any more lampposts here. The only thing we need to do is build a staircase, and that'll be tomorrow's job. That's beautiful. We'll do that tomorrow. So build a staircase, put some road signs up, and then we're pretty much done with this car park, man. We can move on finally, yeah, onwards and upwards. And the next mission is that. Let's get a zoom in. That's the test wall we built, just a tiny little corner of the builder's depot. I don't know what to call it, the DIY superstore, right, where we're going to store all our blocks. Now we've already laid out the floor plan for this place. I spent some time a few months back now laying out the floor plan. Same time we built that haberdashery, and they're kind of like, they butt right up against each other. I kind of enjoy the juxtaposition there of like an old building with the brand new modern warehouse building right next to it. Very London, to be honest. We've got a lot of that going on around here, so kind of emulate that. But yeah, I want that done because we're going to use that. We're going to use that to pick out our blocks. We're going to use that place to see what colours match next to each other. We're going to use that place to lay out some furniture until we build a furniture superstore, which we will do. It's going there. So we're going to build a superstore there. We're going to have a furniture superstore right here, kind of on the other side of that mountain, just next to the highway. But before we do that, like I think I'll be done with big warehouse superstores once we build the builder's yard. So once we build the builder's yard, the next mission after that is this row of shops across here. And I think I'm pretty sure on the vibe, I think opposite the Victorian one, we're going to have old kind of Victorian type buildings, just ordinary British, if you like, kind of 2 up, 2 down kind of buildings, maybe 3 floors to be honest with you. So you can have like a two floor flat or 2 singular floor flats above a single floor shop. But here, I think we might have like a little bit more of a fancy vibe, and have them slightly set back. So there's, you know, a little bit of space here, like just for hello you, how are you doing? You know what? Maybe 4, maybe 5 blocks just to be safe, and then start the build, and have like quite fancy, maybe like almost French quartery ones, because this road will ultimately lead you down into the main shopping district, which will be around here. So yeah, that's going to be quite cool. It's going to be basically like a terrace of houses, yeah. So we're going to do this whole corner across that section here in front of the haberdashery and down here. All individual buildings. There's probably going to be about 20 separate buildings all in all. Hello sheep, I'll leave you some grass, don't you worry. So that's quite exciting. But in order to achieve that, we need that builder's yard to be working up and functional, in commission, should we say, so that we can, you know, decide on the blocks and look at them next to each other. I mean, we've got this here, you know, we can see them here, but it's much better to have them in your hand and be able to place them and have a look, see what works next to each other. And that's exactly what that place will do for us. So yeah, lots and lots to do. So tomorrow night is the last night we'll be spending on this car park, and that's quite a nice thing to hear. You say, we'll do the decorating. This is like a pedestrian seating area almost here, but I'm not 100% happy with it. These are those little trapdoors, diorite trapdoors. So we need a bit of decoration here. I'm probably going to knock a couple of these out and maybe plant some bushes, maybe plant another tree. And you know, we'll put some plants in, make it look a bit nicer here, for sure. Let's have a look. I'm almost wondering if we need some bollards here. If that's going to look silly, or if that's going to be helpful. Yeah, I think that's probably a good thing. Just in case, you know, you get an errand car skidding around, bang, they can stop dead on that. That's cool. Yeah, we'll just build it, you know, put something nice, make it a bit boring, a bit plain here, yeah. In theory, you can sit down here, you know, watch the world go by, or wait for somebody that you're waiting for. It's a good place, nice place to chill, but I don't know, it just needs a bit of sprucing up. And of course, eventually this road, Tunnel Road, will be carving through here. We're basically going to chop a big chunk of this mountain. I don't think we're going to chop it down right up there. I think we're going to have it like overhang somewhat. But yeah, we'll kind of cut it out there and overhang it, and this road will just go straight along there. Not exactly sure where. And that's a mission for kind of the future, to be honest with you. Don't worry about that right now, but let's just have a little look before I log off out of interest. It'll come through here. And again, that plot of land there, that's where the Builder's Superstore is going to be, right here. And it's going to be a road coming across, right? Another kind of road cutting down there, but because of that river, and also there's a lake here, a huge lake. Let's have a look there. So you know, we got to put our thinking caps on, yeah. I mean, it may well be that the road cuts. Let's have a look. Cuts across here, right on the edge of this, maybe. And actually crosses this river here. Do you know there'll be like an overpass here, and then straightens up and goes up here? I think, to be honest, that is looking like what will happen. Yeah, come across here, and we'll have a nice curved road here, and it'll go up and underneath that bridge there, through to the other side. Because all the roads we want to be connected and be as long as they can, and this is going to be something cool, like either a mini golf course, but I'm not convinced by a mini golf course. I'm thinking more like a go-kart course. We'll actually carve like little mini roads through this whole thing, lay it with some tarmac, build some little go-karts, and yeah, that'll be fun. But like I say, all that's way in the future. First things first is the builder's yard. And then we're going to get some terraces in. Excuse me, I've got it right there. We're going to get some terraces in for sure. I think we'll delete that like that. That feels better. Get some terraces in just so that we've got, you know, a number of buildings, places for somewhere for people to live, right? Because at the moment there's not really a lot of that. They've got haberdashery, we'll have a builder's yard, we've got a massive car park but no houses, so we'll fix that. So yeah, coming up actually basically next week we'll be on that. We'll be working on that. So awesome. I'm going to leave that stream there now. Thank you, and I shall see you tomorrow, the same time.